I'm going to try and make this up as I go, so I'll probably miss out some of the things I'd like to say. But today I'd like to talk about the inner life experience of the average person. And by average person, I'm talking of people who haven't discovered the idea of self-remembering or being present. So they wake up in the morning, they struggle out of bed, go to the toilet, the shower, start making breakfast, and they begin to think of someone from their work or another place who they like, and they go in imagination thinking about this person. Something may go wrong with their breakfast, so they begin to curse and think about that. But all of this so far has happened on autopilot. Something may happen which breaks that pattern and wakes them up mechanically for a little while. But apart from these mechanical shocks, there's no real presence being produced. Whereas someone who has discovered the idea of presence and is working to increase the amount of moments they spend each day in presence may have it in such a way, if they're smart enough, they'll have left little reminders around their apartment or living quarters which are a mechanical shock to remind them to make the effort to divide attention. But even then, they might sleep in, their instinctive brain might want to stay cosy in bed and then leave it too late. They have to jump out and rush about getting ready. All still in imagination like the average person. But if they're smart, as I said, they'll have laid little traps, little shocks to remind them. It could be as simple as having a little note somewhere, or having a picture of something that reminds them to make that effort. And they also spend much time in imagination, but it's interspersed with moments and short periods of presence. So, for example, they also jump in their car late for work. Someone cuts them off, they start to curse them, but they find that they've made the drive to their work and on autopilot, and as they get out the door they realise this and think, oh, they managed to hold on to presence for a little while longer, but on their way into their work or wherever they're going, they see someone who they're trying to avoid for one reason or other. This triggers more imagination. They go off and remembering the last time they saw such and such a person and what happened between them. And so it continues. For most people on the planet, they are not producing large amounts of presence each day. Only those who have discovered the idea and are actively working towards it and collecting information about how to do it and how to make it last longer will do that. And at the end of the day, you count your blessings, your blessings being how many moments of presence that you've created. And the difference with these moments of presence is that they're indelible. They are real memory and last for a long time. Whereas all the other moments, it's like we were running through a building with the lights off and only seeing something when there was enough light to see it. Another analogy could be to think of Sisyphus endlessly pushing a ball uphill or a stone uphill while vultures tear at his liver. The vultures in this case would be all of the attachments that try to drag us out of presence, which would be the effort to push the stone uphill. And it's the same each day throughout our lives. It's a very worthwhile effort to make. And again, I've not said all I'd like to say about it, but good luck with it until next time. Bye bye.